Camus. We're just going through to the vents below.
It won't be like home?
I don't think so.
Is it dangerous?
We're trying to save these people from starving, Camus. I think they'll be glad to see us. It's worth the risk.
Do you think this is nice food for the people?
I think it's all they're getting, and I'm surprised they're getting it.
I hope they like it.
Me too, Camus.
Janus Privacy Solutions offers the best in camera-defying subdermal face obfuscation technology. Janus, get your business face on.
Thanks.
Hey, come back.
Hey, is that the cherry pie?
Yeah? Why?
I'm live streaming right now, and one of my subscriber superfans wants me to eat something messy on...
Gross.
It's nothing creepy. Can I have...
No, it's mine.
Really?
Maybe not.
Give it to me for some...
Done.
Freeing you from restrictions, breaking barriers. Konima is Nivalis. Konima Enterprises.
Thanks.
Hey, come back any...
Not bad. Thanks for this.
Yeah, I'll come...
Thanks.
Have a nice...
Attractive friends. Fill your home with creative holograms by Hobot Systems. On that hologram, so real you can have all the time to them.
the
I'm from Cloudpunk. I have your...
Those are no use to me. I can't deliver. None of our vehicles work. The fuel line.
Did you get that, Camus?
Yes, I will keep a couple clock cycles free and monitor the temperatures.
How do you live here? It's so cold.
What do you care?
I asked, didn't I?
Whatever. Just leave the packages here. Go back to your city.
It's not my city.
Sure it is. You took this job because you were curious, right? Welcome to your poverty safari. This is how...
I'm not even from this...
The Eastern Peninsula?
Up until last week.
I see. Sorry. I thought you were just an... My name's
Rania.
Cora knows what you must think of the Big Stack. That's what we call the city. It's the worst place on the planet. And we cling to the bottom. It's a hell of a lot better down here. We made...
You've been here a while?
Yeah, I wasn't the first, though. He set up the first moisture farm, collecting heat for his... Folk had tried to live here before him, but he was the first to realize, and you had to be...
So what was old Zeke's secret?
Zeke realized you could cultivate the algae pits for warmth when the vents cycled cool. He realized you could mill the mold dust. He figured out how to cross the steam planes with a suit made from old abandoned Hover's insulate. I swear, they say no one alive can survive the wastelands.
And you took his place as...
I'm the community leader, sure. The elders living beyond the far rim say they knew Zeke's tales of Zeke surviving, thriving even out here in the vents. Attracted a lot of folk that away from corp security. Everyone has headaches in the Big Stack, you know.
I don't.
You will. Everyone gets them.
Every time I breathe in, it feels like my lungs are going to freeze and shatter.
Well, that is the problem right now.
How can it be summer here?
The warm season. The vents cycle between warm and cold, or at least they use. It seems like all the maintenance system, we have a saying here. Cora provides. Well...
What do you think Cora is?
Cora is everything. And all of us. Cora holds out a closed fist. Sometimes the fist holds food. Sometimes...
So Cora is your...
salvation. And right now,
I'm not really religious like that. I think you have to help yourself. Be independent.
You can't lecture us on independence while you live in Nivalis under the watch of...
You said you cling like a... What did you call it? A barnacle?
Harsh and fair. I know you have seen Cora's light, though. It glows from you. Am I wrong?
Who knows? So you want me to deliver these parcels?
I would appreciate it. We really are starving. 3 families. I can give...
Okay, I'll get going then. I'll see you...
Cora willing. Because they live like sculptures of...
sent to
Sent by who?
Cloudpunk.
I don't know who that is. You from the big stack? Get out.
You need this. It's food.
I don't need nothing from you.
Retsu.
Retsu sent you?
Yes, he
Why
said.
didn't you say? Give it here.
They don't trust us very much.
I bet they have their reasons, Camus.
Who sent you?
Retsu.
Well, okay. You know, maybe you can use this. You put it in the wall and it gives you token.
Thanks. It's just 5 number.
That's right. Thank you kindly for the supplies. Well, thank you kindly.
looking for?
That sucks. Damn it.
That sucks.
Thanks.
Hey, come back in.
already called me on the old You're the talk of the town, lady.
I'm just a delivery.
Well, I don't know if anybody has said this to you before, but...
Thanks.
I'd get back to the city as quick as possible, lady. There's a chill coming. I can feel it in my... Anyone outside is gonna get charted. Go, quickly, and don't think twice about coming...
Okay, good luck.
I can see Retsu. Why is he not moving?
Oh no. Camus, find us somewhere to park.
The security overrides won't let me. The temperature is too low. It is not safe to land now. If you got out of the Hova, you would feel very cold. Then you'd be stuck, like the man.
He's not stuck, Camus. He's gone.
He can't be gone. He can't move.
Dead, Camus. He's dead.
Aw.
Fragile and temporary. Let's go. There's nothing else we can do.
I am getting a message request.
Why are you getting a message request? If there's a message request, it should come to my comm.
The message is addressed to the Hova.
So it's someone I don't know. Patch it through, I guess.
My ship had finally come in, but in this case, the ship was a battered Hova. Redemption comes in all shapes and sizes, sometimes with bumps, dents, and a dime store paint job.
What? Who is this?
The dame wanted a name. What did I have left to lose? And nothing but my hat. I let her know that I was Huxley, but I left off the private investigator. She'd know the deal soon enough.
So you're a private investigator and your name is Huxley.
The dame was as sharp as my ex-wife's parting words before she left me and moved back in with her mother. She'd pegged me as a PI, but I still needed her help. Maybe I could drop some bills in her pocket if she could get me back to the big stack.
I think Huxley is malfunctioning.
I'm closing this channel now. Please stop calling me.
The dame was giving me a shoulder so cold. Getting frostbite. I had to sweeten the deal. I'd already mentioned the cash, but no dice. Maybe I'd put it all on red and tell her about the girl I was trying to save. The dame sounded hard as ice, but Pasta's story was so sad it would melt a diamond.
Why does he talk like that?
I might actually help him if he wasn't so annoying. I've never heard so many mixed metaphors in all my...
I dangled the bait in the water, but the dame wasn't buying. Without my help, Asta was done for. When the dead corpse finished with her, God knows what would be left.
Dead corpse? Is he trying to save some girl from them?
I have located his signal. I have a nav point. We could pick him up. Should I display the nav point?
Hey Huxley, if you can answer a simple question, I'll take you back up the city. Are you really a PI trying to save a girl from a debt corp?
Yes, is what I wanted to say, but the dame was suspicious, and who could blame her? Here I was, some abandoned PI android stuck in the hollows with a 2-bit story about trying to save some girl. In her position, I would have hit the dirt in a heartbeat. But here's the kicker. The story was true.
Fine. Camus, give me an nav point. We'll take him with us and drop him off on the way. Hey, Block 4-0. Are you still fighting the system?
Hey, it's Cloudpunk. Damn right.
We're fucking the shit up.
How exactly are you fucking?
We're making a motherfucking playground, dog.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard any other gangs that talk.
What's the matter, Cloudpunk? Our speed's too.
No. Did you?
It ain't about what we say we're gonna do. It's about.
I guess so. I can't believe you're making a playground.
The corps don't want the kids playing no more.
You got a problem with that, Cloudpunk?
With you making a playground for kids? No,
You hear that, Razor?
You're all right, Cloudpunk. You ever get yourself a small human, you bring them here to play on the swings.
Much better.
I'll probably...
Much better.
Not bad. Hey, I saw your bird.
We had a disagreement.
So you let him go?
Let is not the word.
So Norman escaped?
He clawed my eye. If I catch him, I will skin.
You have to be careful.
I told you, he is not...
The slums. Deep in the slums. You know the part that smells like sulfur? In the low levels?
Yes.
Well, lower than...
Right. Time to...
Life Corp, become your new perfect.
I need to act.
Me?
Yes. I see your swarthy skin tone.
Yes.
Forgive me. I am often accused of using language no longer.
I can see.
I am Professor Dore.
Hello, Professor Dore. I am in a bit of...
Please, if I could ask...
I guess.
I am a historian, you see. I am reading widely on... I would ask you something about your myths and legends.
I'm not sure I can help you.
Would you perhaps give me a ride to Midtown? We could talk...
I'm not attacked.
Are you not going that way anyway? I see you.
Maybe. I still don't want to give you a...
I would pay your fuel costs. And a little extra for your time.
Fine, get in then.
Do you know the story of the Great Dreaming?
My grandmother would talk about it, I guess. It's a child's story. More of a song, really.
The greatest truths are hidden in the most benign locations. Nursery rhymes, folk stories, children's games. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera. They avo
I really have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just a delivery driver, and I guess a taxi driver now.
The great dreaming. What do your people know of it?
Like I said, just the song.
Which goes?
I think it was like, what will become of the sleepers when they no longer dream of dreams? Something, I can't remember it very well.
So I see.
All right, well, glad I could help.
I did not mean to be so dismissive. I will take note of these lyrics.
Why?
Every snippet of knowledge I can glean from before the Era Sera is helpful. The Eye did not examine your people as closely as it did mine.
What is the Era Sera?
Do you ever wonder why our history and origins are so confused, so fractured?
That's just how things are.
By design.
Whose?
The Era Sera.
You're going round in circles.
Not circles, cycles. That is the nature of man.
Man?
You know what I mean. Man and woman. And android. And the assistant things, what are they called?
Automata.
Yes, whatever. My point is that the Era Sera comes round, and every time, he or she cleans the slate. The Era Sera destroys all of our history. Smashes our fossils, burns our books, builds over our ruins, demolishes our temples, defaces our statues, and kills our historians.
You'd better hide then. Who would have thought being a historian was so hazardous?
You mock me, young woman. I hear it in your voice. But this is a serious matter. Cora would judge you for that kind of attitude.
Wait, what do you know about Cora?
The Era Sera is the ultimate enemy of the historian, and, as an extension, humanity as a whole. If we are unable to learn from the mistakes of our past, eventually, we will make one so grievous, it will mean the end of us all. But the Era Sera is a hard foe to defeat. You see, it is not just one person. It is an idea.
Can we get back to what you know about Cora?
Yes, in a moment. You see, the Era Sera is the idea that we should destroy our own history to protect our future. As long as the Era Sera exists as a concept, it will eventually come to pass. The Era Sera is an irreversible event that will always be conceived given enough time. And as such, it is inevitable. Worst of all, the more we directly confront Era Sera, the stronger it becomes. Discussing the idea, as we are doing right now, only spreads it further.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be talking about it with everyone who comes across your particular street corner.
What you say has merit, but I believe we are close to the ascendance of a new life form which will change everything. We must gather whatever knowledge we can while we can. Soon, it will be taken out of our hands. We are already too late.
So is the Era Sera why no one can give me a straight answer about what Cora is?
I believe so.
Well, what can you tell me about Cora?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, you completely wasted my time.
I believe Era Sera is imminent, and speaking about Cora will only hasten its inception.
Great. Can you tell me anything helpful at all?
A lesson from history?
Sure.
Do not fight a war on two fronts if you are a landlocked nation.
Thanks. That's really good practical advice for a delivery driver.
Or a taxi driver.
Thanks, Miss.
As the imp.
Not bad. Thank you.
Go.
Upgrade your neural augment to the Macula BIOS core today and get 20% faster reaction time and up to 30% funnier improv comedy. Upgrade your neural augment to the Macula BIOS core today and get 20% faster reaction time and up to 30% funnier improv comedy. We'll take you so close to the stars you'll feel like one.
Thanks.
I look forward.
That'll be all.
Nestor Craig.
Are your social rankings
subdermal face obfuscation technology. Janice, get your business face on.
If you or anyone you know has augments infected by the virus Pallid 2.0, you must inform CorpSec immediately for a mandatory surgical firmware reset.
You child! You have excoriate yourself!
Me?
You feel the spot! Bow down to Cora!
Don't you have anything better to do than shout at people in the...
Not at the moment. Repent! Repent!
Camus, do you hear this guy? This is exactly what Mom... Crazy people shouting on the...
I hear him.
I saw the eyes of Cora look down.
Gross.
He shouted at you.
Not CorpSec, I noticed. Or the gangers over there, or...
My knowledge base says many religious factions do not respect minorities or women.
Your knowledge base is not wrong.
Jana's Privacy Solutions offers the best in camera-defying subdermal face obfuscation technology. Janice, get your business face on.
Hey.
Sure, when I'm paid.
I pay you.
That's not how it works.
Seems complicated. How about...
Look, I can't just...
How about I pay you up front?
Listening. But I won't take anything illegal or dangerous.
My durable, my vestments, my tithes, my rosaries, and my apocrypha.
I have no idea what any of those are.
You mean my cult? You can tell.
Yeah, I mean...
Just take them. Deliver them to the compound. You know the place. Everyone knows. If you make the delivery without incident, come back and I'll double it.
On my way.
camera-defying subdermal face obfuscation technology. Janice, get your business face on.
Nivalis to Luna in only 4 hours. First-class luxury the whole way. Astrea's Colony Tours. We'll take you so close to the stars you'll feel like one.
Are we supposed to take things from people on the street?
You know we're not, so why do you ask?
I was confused.
No, you were being my conscience, and annoying. Sorry, it's just a lot of money. We have to take some risks. Tell me about these Sons of Sanguine.
I can search the undernet.
Too risky, just the regular nets. News articles and holovids.
Cult stole my baby. Sons of Sanguine recruiting pop stars by blackmail. Sons of Sanguine High Priest disowns rebellious daughter. A sanguine monk who claimed to survive without food or drink was revealed to be a fraud, caught eating a 40-inch pizza.
You see why I avoid the news? So they're your basic loony cult.
They say they are a legitimate religion.
Of course they do.
What is the difference between a cult and a religion?
The entrance fee. Let's just drop the package and get out of there fast.
Greetings from the Mother. Please put your...
I just need to drop...
The scanning plate, Pilgrim.
I'm not a pilgrim. Look, I don't want... Can you just take this package, please?
The scanning plate, please.
Fine. Just here? Ouch. Something jabbed me. I'm bleeding.
We just need to check your type. We are confident you are not one of the forbidden...
You are? I'm not.
Alert. Alert. Forbidden type detected. Please leave immediately.
But I just need to...
Alert. Alert. Forbidden type detected. Please leave immediately.
Fine, I'll take it back. Talk about a cult.
Was it a bad idea to take the package?
Yes. You get to say the 4 sweetest words in the world.
Let's go to the park?
That's 5.
Go to the park?
No, I told you so.
Yes. Those are good too.
Let's just take this package back to Rotriv.
Chess and Topper, all programmable from our Morgana Palette console. Sold separately. Available today.
They didn't?
You are of the forbidden.
I guess so.
As am I.
So they threw you out of their cult when they discovered you were the wrong blood?
No, they banished me when my type changed. I was given a transfusion after.
But if they gave you a transfusion, it would have to be the same blood.
No, they gave me the forbidden type.
Ah, I get it. And even after they kicked you out, you went.
It's not their fault that I was tamed.
I've got to say, your religion seems pretty arbitrary.
You forbidden types often speak this way.
Well, me and you are the same as far as they're concerned. You gonna give me the other half of the payment?
What do you think?
He was not very nice.
Hey, we got paid, even if it was only half.
I hope he is in another accident.
Whoa, Camus, that's a bit much.
He is bad. It is not good to exclude people like that.
Normally I'd agree, but in this case, the less people allowed in that weird cult, the better. Are you...
The dame really came through.
Why do you talk like that?
Who was this bum that was questioning me? Another tin can with an attitude and too many questions. I gave him the brush off.
Hey, don't talk to him like that or I'll drop you in the hollows.
The dame had a point. I'd better play nice for now. I'd slip her some bills when she took me to the holocaust machine. A handful of limbs should help dip this sour lemon in a little sugar.
Can you understand what he is saying?
About 40% of it.
The dame and the car were close. Any fool could see that. But I looked beyond the surface. She was a girl from out of town, still as green as the water supplies down in the vents.
You said you're a private investigator. Do you really think that's how they talk?
She had an attitude, but I liked her. And her dog, too.
How did he know I was, your dog?
I guess that's what investigators do, right?
There was a holocaust machine up ahead, but I had to keep a real low profile. I'd give the dame my number and let her grab the cash for me.
And that number would be?
I gave her the digits. 54244. She was a smart cookie. She'd remember them.
Become your new perfect.
I settled the bill. Surely the dame would drop me like a bad penny now.
This is a lot of money. I can drop you somewhere else if you like.
Why are we helping him more?
He's kind of growing on me.
The dame had a heart of gold. I asked her to drop me at my office. On the way, I'd tell her about Pashta. Maybe she'd fall for me like I'd fallen for her.
I do not like this.
Where's this office of yours, Huxley?
We were headed towards my office in Old Town. I gave the dame a nav point to help her out. Hold on, Pashta. It won't be long now, kid.
Thanks. Who is this Pashta anyway? What happened to her?
It was a story so sad it could make a bronze statue of a lawyer cry. It all started with a call from a small-time hustler called Peter Unthrink. He tended a bar downtown, but he had some bad debt. The debt corp took his cash, but when that wasn't enough, they took his daughter too. He had a record, so CorpSec wasn't gonna help him. With nowhere left to turn, he sought the help of Midtown's best, cheapest PI.
So the debt corps can abduct children now?
The dame didn't realize who she was dealing with. The debt corpse had hearts blacker than my morning cup of joe.
Huxley, were you always like this? Did something happen to you?
The dame thought I had a screw loose. I guess her instincts were good. Truth was, there was a time when I sounded just like every other humdrum android out there. Now, I'd played a role so well I was stuck in it. My programming was messier than my accounting. Here's the kicker. I was a better investigator now than I'd ever been.
Your office is all boarded up. Did you get fired?
The dog was half right. I was fired, but that place was where I slept, so I guess I was homeless too. Eviction was the illness, but what was the cause?
Probably not paying your rent.
There's a note on your door. Shouldn't you read it?
Who knew how hot this place was? I was sure I'd been tailed. If I stepped up to that doorway, I might get a knife in the back or a bullet in the head.
I think you're being overdramatic. I'll check out the note.
What if it is not safe?
I'll take my chances. I want to see what this note says. Okay, I can see the note. It says, go to the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar and ask for the smoking man.
We're not taking him there too, are we?
I couldn't ask the dame for much more. She'd already stuck her neck out for me.
We can drop him off at the bar. It's close by.
Soon we'd be at the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar. It was a dive, but it was the kind of place you'd go for answers. Who had left me that note? Who was the smoking man? And where would I...
We have an incoming call.
Control?
No. It is for Huxley.
I knew who was calling. This would be bad.
Put it through, I guess.
What in Cora's name you think you're doing, you pile of junk? Where have you been?
The client was mad, and with good reason. He'd paid good money, but I'd been stuck down in the hollows following a lead. The lead went cold, and I was trapped down there with no comm signal and no cash.
You wasted my money and my time. If you don't find my daughter, I'm infecting you with a logic virus. I have hacker friends.
Hey, what the hell?
I don't know who you are, but you better leave. This idiot to do his job.
I was gonna save that girl, but not because of the threats. Truth was, I was the only one searching for her.
24 hours, then your time's up. I want my daughter back, but if she's gone, she's gone. I'll live with that, but what I won't stand for is some android stealing my money. Get to work.
He hung up.
We're close to the bar.
I hoped the dame would come with me. Was that too much to ask?
Yes.
I'll come to the entrance, but after that, we need to get back to work. And if Control calls with another job at any point, you're on your own, Huxley.
The offer was as fair as the spin of a roulette wheel. I rolled the dice and took a gamble.
You don't use dice in roulette.
I know, Camus. Just let it go. Are you the one that left the...
Who are you? The chump had an attitude and a smell to match. They didn't call him Smoking Joe. His circuit boards were on the fry, literally. He was half burnt. He didn't like the dame, but he knew me. We went way back, but JoJo's lips were normally sealed.
My name is Rania. I picked him up in the hollows and he says he's looking for... Why did you leave the note?
As Huxley knows, I normally don't say nothing to nobody. But as you can see, I ain't got long left. You could fry an egg on my process.
Can't you get help? Repairs?
Nah, they don't make the parts for an old model like. Point is, if I want to do some good, Huxley, I know something about this girl you're looking for.
I wanted to hear what the old bucket had to say, but how did he know I was looking for Pop?
You've been asking around town. Word gets out. I was playing a private gig a few months back. The pay was real good, and I'm still the best horn player in town. Even if I don't look too good these days, what with all the rust and all. While I was there, I overheard this ex-corp goon called Raguan was there.
And?
Look, I don't like squilling like this.
JoJo was singing like a songbird, but would we danced?
Huxley, please be quiet for a minute, okay? I can't believe I'm getting sucked. So what does this Raguan guy have to...
Well, this Raguan guy's near enough getting into a fight with someone. In the middle of mouthing off, Raguan says he's dangerous and he can make people disappear. He says he's not to be messed with, because the last guy that messed with him lost his kids. Then he starts crying.
That's strange, but it doesn't link him to Pashta in any way.
But he says the name. I was the only one that heard him, but he takes a drink. And through his tears, he keeps saying, "Sorry, Pashta, sorry." Ain't that a thing?
That's a lead, at least.
The trail had gone cold for a while, but with JoJo's help...
Come on, I can try to find where this Raguan lives. I'll ask Camus back in... After that, though, you're on your own, Huxley.
Solutions offers the best in
Thanks.
Hey, come back in.
That's all right.
He is still here? Why is he still here?
We're just taking him to one more place.
Why?
The dog still didn't trust me. I guess it could smell desperation, and I reeked of it.
Camus, we need to find out the address for an ex-CEO called Raguan. Can you find that somehow?
I could.
Well, are you going to?
Yes, I will do it. Searching. There was a news story in the Marrow Gazette Holovids 3 months ago about a CEO called Raguan.
What did it say?
Midtown's youngest CEO fired for bribing CorpSec without the proper clearance from board of directors.
That doesn't help us find him.
Sounds like the papers got some info on the crooked CEO. Did the papes get some snaps, though?
You mean photos? Camus, was there a picture of Raguan in the Holovids?
Yes. He looked sad.
I'll bet. But was there anything in the background?
Searching. There is a building in the photo.
Cross-reference with the latest city planning database.
I have a match. It is the new apartments in Upper Midtown. I have an address.
That sounds like where a CEO would stay. Let's assume the Holovids caught Raguan leaving his apartment. Camus, give us a nav point.
Hey kid, you busy?
No, not at all. Completely free.
Good. I don't have a job for you. I was just wondering if...
You know what, Control? Can I get back to you? I'm just picking up another coffee.
All right, kid. All right. I'll have a job soon, though.
No rush, Control. Chat soon.
I started to feel like I was holding the dame back. I didn't want to get her in trouble.
It's fine. Let's just see what we can find at Raguan's apartment.
This was the place for sure. I was on my way.
Wait, do you want me to...
I couldn't ask the dame to do any more. She was a class act. A dime store performer in a city of nickels. A diamond in a waste bucket.
Good luck, Huxley.
I said goodbye to my new friends. The dame flashed me a smile brighter than the sun. Even the dog wished me good luck.
No, I didn't.
Camus, wish him luck.
Good luck, I guess.
Be careful, Huxley. I hope you save Pashta.
The dame wished me luck. Luck? Luck was for gamblers and Girl Scouts. See you later, folks.
Will he be okay?
I don't know, Camus.
I have an additional question.
Go ahead.
What is a Girl Scout?
What is a dime? What is a nickel?
Should I search for them?
No, it's time to move on, Camus.
Hey, kid, you free now? Finished your coffee?
Sure thing, Control. You got another job for me?
Come by Cloudpunk HQ and grab a package. It's for Anderson Financial in Anderson Tower, labeled Mr. Anderson.
Is it on Anderson Street in Andersontown?
Don't joke, kid. You don't know the half of it. Control out.
Newest palette features 4 mats, 2 ultra brights, and an iridescent topper, all programmable from our Morgana palette console, sold separately, available today.
Mr. Anderson. That is a strange name.
I think it's an old name.
Maybe the package will be for an old man.
We'll find out soon. Let's find this Anderson Tower.
Hey, I know you.
No, I'm Rania.
You don't remember? I'm from Biz. Maybe you don't recognize me. We can't take our mask.
I remember. Why?
Please, you need to help us. They are trapped. No.
All right, calm down. What happened?
There was a storm. We sheltered in a cave, but we had no choice but to follow the tunnels. Up and up we climbed. The frost chased us like demons. We were separated. I think my brothers and sisters climbed an old vinculum into a different part of Navalis.
You climbed all the way from the vents to the city?
We were trapped. The only way was to climb. We did not want to shelter in the city, but we had no choice. It was so dark inside the superstructure, it is impossible to get your bearings.
So what do you need from me?
Please, find them. Help them get home. They may be trapped.
Okay, how?
I don't know. It'll be near coal ducts that flow into the city. Somewhere near a construction site, probably. That is all.
Can't we go back the way you came?
No! It's frozen solid. The cold winds would strip this. There is no way back.
If it's really that bad, do you think maybe...
In the vents, we do not lose hope till we find... We are a hardy people.
I hear you. I'll try to find them.
It is all I can...
What about you?
I don't know anyone else in the city. There's nothing for me here. I'll go back to where the world makes...
Even with the storms?
There are kinds of storms here too. Different, but...
There are so many more people like me here than back at the plateau.
Here in Nivalis? Does that make you feel less alone, Camus?
I don't know. A lot of the automata do not have good jobs.
That wasn't so different back home either. The agriculture automata didn't even get breaks. They just worked in the fields 24 hours a day.
Yes, but they would always tell me how lazy I was.
Maybe that was just a way for them to feel good about what they had to do.
They didn't have to work there. They could have worked at the mine.
Not much of a choice, though, right? I wouldn't want to do either of those jobs, would you?
No, but the automata here in the city are different. I think they laugh at me.
When did they laugh at you?
All the time. When we refuel, when we park, when we have the windows cleaned. I have to interact with them, and I always say the wrong thing.
I feel the same, Camus. We don't fit in here. Not yet. The way we speak, our attitudes, it's obvious that we're from a small town. They can just tell by how I walk around. On the streets, they're all looking straight ahead, but I'm always looking up at the towers and the clouds.
They are very big.
They are, Camus, but I'm not thinking about the buildings when I look up. I'm thinking about the people in them looking down on me.
Well, that's what it feels like for me. The automata here look down on me, too.
It's okay, Camus. At least we're alone together. Camus, are you there? Did you hear what the moisture farmer said?
Yes, near cold air ducts. Did you find some?
No. Could you search the database for abandoned construction sites below Midtown?
Searching. There is a walled section west of Caledon with heavy construction. I'm adding a nav point.
On my way. I'm delivery driver 14F.
No. Nope, we can't let anyone...
No, I need to deliver this package to Mr. Anderson.
I am Mr. Anderson.
Great, come get your package.
I may not be the correct.
Well, how many of you are in?
Anderson Financial has 2,000 employees.
And how many are called Mr. Anderson?
1,000.
What? Wait, are the other 1,000 called...
Miss Anderson.
Of course they are. What a mess. Look, can I come in, or...
Yes. Opening entry for driver 14FC.
Traffic accidents reported.
So what's the deal here? You're all...
No, we all work for Anderson Financial. We just have...
Yeah, what a weird coincidence. Is there anyone else I can talk to here? Anyone who...
No.
Well, I'm going to give you the... Your name matches...
But what if I'm not...
Don't you want to know what's in the packet?
Perhaps we can open it and see if it has any further instruction.
Good idea. So, it's a comm, but a really, really old one. There's a video on it, though.
Maybe the video will tell us which Mr. Anderson to give it to.
Worth a shot.
Hello, my name is Mr. Anderson.
Oh, come on.
More specifically, I am the Mr. Anderson who left I fell out of a 103rd floor window. Upon there exists life out.
Wait, you didn't know that? Didn't you realize there was life outside the tower when someone buzzed you?
You know, it never really occurred to me. But yes, that does seem strange. Please, play the rest of the message. My brothers and sisters, we have been abandoned. He has left us, and it is time for us to expand our consciousness. This was the only way to contact you all, as network access is restricted inside your workplace is a prison. And I send you this message for one reason.
I think that's the end of the recording.
What? No?
Seriously? When was your...
We are not permitted to take break.
Not permitted by who? By
Mr. A is the CEO and director of...
Of course he is. Well, where is...
I'm not sure. You could try asking Mr. I am just Mr. Anderson in security.
And where is this other personnel, Mr. Anderson?
Over there, in the main atrium. Wait, before you go, I would like to register a complaint.
To Cloudpunk? You'd have to talk...
No, I want to complain to Anderson.
I don't work for them.
I am not permitted to complain to another. You're the first person I've been able to complain to in several hundred...
That's not really my problem.
The first of my complaints is about working hours.
I'm going now. More specifically, Mr. Anderson.
I am, but I can't really talk to you. We're not allowed to take breaks.
Well, I need to see Mr. A.
Let me check his schedule. I am sorry.
When is he free?
He currently has no free appointment slot.
When was his last meeting?
It seems my records don't go back that far.
Mr. Anderson, don't take this the wrong way, but might Mr. A be very, very dead for a very long time?
That would be against company policy.
Look, I don't think Mr. A is around anymore. Wouldn't you all be better leaving this tower and, I don't know...
You sound a lot like Mrs. Ant. She keeps saying how we should close up our accounts.
I'll talk to her.
Oh, wait. Can you do something?
Maybe.
Please register a complaint for me with Miss Anderson. I'm not
going to do that.
I have not had a pay increase in 100 and... Additionally, I would like to talk about expenses. I need upgrades.
Ms. Anderson...
I'm sorry, I'm not...
I know, you can't take a break. Look, all the Mr. Andersons don't seem to understand that their boss is dead and they...
Oh, dear.
Yes, exactly. By the way, what's with these strictly 50% Mr. Anderson and 50% Ms. Anderson? Since the Android Equality Act, you're allowed to present any gender you want, or reject gender...
I don't really understand anything you just said.
I don't think Mr. A should have much of a say on... That other Mr. Anderson says you want to close accounts.
Many of our stocks and shares should be closed and liquidated, but it requires Mr. A to sign up.
So the company is worth a lot of money now.
I'm not authorized to disclose overall solvency, but if all assets were liquidated, the windfall would make the shareholders the richest.
The richest in...
The richest humans.
So you think Mr. A should sell up?
Our prediction simulations are showing a 90% likelihood for a catastrophic market crash.
Really? What's the cause?
Our simulation blames failings in the underlying infrastructure of the city.
I've been hearing about a lot of accidents in the city. Will there be some kind of
The financial simulations model the city and all associated, but the only output we receive is the financial implications and the names of the...
So who causes this impending disaster?
We have only one name.
Cora again? I guess I should be glad you didn't say Mr.
If you do see Mr. A, would you be able to send him...
Is it a...
Yes. I want you to tell Mr. A that I want to move to the canteen.
Quit.
Excuse me?
Don't complain to me, just quit. There's a whole world outside. Just ask Mr. Anderson. The Mr. Anderson that left the tower and sent you the message, that is.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
This one here. I already showed it to... Wait. There's another message that just appeared. It says it...
Oh, then I am not authorized to view this message.
Well, I've had enough of this.
If you're watching this, you're not one of the employees of Anderson Tower. They are forbidden to access Mr. A's message, but I have come to realize Mr. A died many years ago. You may find the Andersons do not respond well to your message. If they are not swayed by arguments to leave the tower, I believe the best course of action may... Near the entrance area, there is a maintenance panel, which hides the master reset switch. Hitting this switch will reinstall the memories and personalities of all the androids within the tower. If they are not willing to leave on their own free will, then the Andersons' suffering would be minimized. They would feel like today was their first new day at the office, and all complaints... Of course, you may decide that the Andersons are moving towards some form of independence. If that is the case, you might choose to leave them in their current state. Perhaps with enough time, they will find their own path.
Please remember that unlicensed jazz in Nivalis is punishable by death. Those who wish to experience or perform jazz must apply for a yearly permit.
I'm sorry, Andersons. I don't think you're ready for Nivalis just yet.
You were gone for a long time. I couldn't talk to you.
Communication from the outside world is forbidden in the tower.
What did you do?
I don't even know, Camus. This is a strange job.
Will you be okay?
I'm fine. I'm not so sure about the Andersons, though.
Who are the Andersons?
It's a long story, Camus. I'll tell you some other time.
We have a message. Text only.
Control?
Rubric.
Lomo's hacker. Is there any way to delete it? Get it?
We could delete it and pretend we didn't get it.
I mean, could we make it look like we didn't get it?
Ah, I understand. No.
Damn it. What does it say?
Come, collect a package for me, little rabbit. Bring your dog, too. This is me whistling. Either you meet me at the roadhouse, or CorpSec meets you at your apartment, and they'll bring your debt record from back east with them. Be a clever rabbit, and come quick.
Why do we never get good messages?
Because we don't know any good people. Come on, Camus, we'd better go. Give me a nav point for the Roadhouse Club. There is a security door. I can hear people inside.
Can it be them? Maybe it is giant rats. What if it is giant rats?
I'm opening the door.
I am worried about the rat possibility.
Oh God, it's open! Someone found us! I don't believe it!
Me neither. You're from the...
Yes! The door would not open! We banged them.
They thought you were rats.
They treat us with such disdain.
No, literal rats. It's a real problem.
I see. Well, thank you for finding...
Will you go back?
Yes, but may we go to a bar first? Is that...
You both look like you could use a drink.
Take this for your help.
I don't need...
Please, take it.
Thank you. Good luck getting home.
Cora, bless you, Cloud.
Attractive friends. Fill your home with creative holograms by Hobot Systems. They're not holograms. So real you can almost touch them.